started taking piano lessons, and then I think when my brother and I think he was 11 and maybe I was 13, I'm not sure. We started taking guitar classes, and so then we started at like the same time. And he was a lot better guitar player than I was, so but he taught me a lot, and we started playing guitar at the same time. So we'd bring him home, and we just naturally started jamming and playing together.
We first moved to Arizona. We both had electric guitars, just real beater guitars or whatever, and we started playing. He was playing a lot of piano at the time, and he was writing like his own songs. But we would get together and collaborate on stuff. I think starting at the age of 13, we would make little cassette tapes. It's actually funny because my brother has like an archive of tapes that go back decades, and there's some really funny stuff. We would go to my grandparents in Seattle every summer, and my grandfather had a barn, and we'd go out there, and I'd beat like on a bucket, and he had an acoustic guitar. Like we would just make up songs. Like that's how we spent our time.
He's literally my favorite guitar player. I can't think of another guitar player is more tasty. Jason is my brother. You know, he is such a talented guy, a talented musician. He's also an incredible writer of the written word. I mean, he could be a novelist easily. I mean, he's very talented. He's just hyper creative, and he's a very passionate guy. He doesn't talk a lot sometimes, but he expresses himself through his art. He's my favorite guitar player of all time. I mean, he really is. I mean, so I'm just so happy to get to hang with my brother and do this project. A lot of brothers don't get to do this.
Obviously, you know, he's my brother, so I'm very biased. But I've always thought that he was a massive talent because he's always was a very prolific songwriter. His lyrics were always good. His songs were always really good, well thought out. And playing with as many different people as I've had over my musical career, that's really hard to find. You can find people that can write decent music, but people that write good lyrics with awesome music on top of it, and that can do that over and over, that have more than 5 or 10 songs, is hard to find. And I've always just loved working with him. I mean, obviously he's my brother, so that adds another great element to it, but I also think he's an amazing artist, and if I didn't, I wouldn't want to be involved with him. I really love playing with my brother. I love playing with my brother in a band. You know, I love the other guys in the band as well. You know, especially Chris Cantus, who I've known for 20 odd years. He's basically like another brother to me. But playing music with my brother, that's really kind of what keeps me going.